Matrix Money Tuesday. How's it going, everyone?
We're back. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Oh wait, man, it's here somewhere. There it is. Now we're official. We got the scroll going down the bottom there, so you know it's entertainment purposes only and not financial advice and all that other kind of good crap.
It's legit. StreamYard has a QR code tool. Did you see that?
Yes, I did, and I set it up on mine. I'm like, what's he got going over here? But I see it. There it is. Yeah.
So this QR code is for our X account. I just put it in there. I don't know. Probably remove that right now, and we'll pop it in later.
Oh, hey, leave it there. People are watching on TV. I know a bunch of us actually. I don't know. Looking at my analytics, watch a lot of my streams on TV, which is kind of interesting. How about you? Did you check out your analytics?
No. I got that message, but I haven't looked at it yet. So it'd be interesting to see where everyone's watching us from.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right now, let's take a quick gander. We got people still kind of jumping on in here. Let's see, both sets of X's, mine and the Matrix Money podcast. It looks like we got some people on, pretty much everywhere. I like it. It's pretty much an even split. I'll take it.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate having everybody here.
Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to organize a window.
No, go right ahead.
I got 1,000 links open. That's a problem.
You need to fix that, bud.
Yeah.
That's all. Listen, while you're doing that, I'll just give a quick shout out to everybody that's kind of popping in the chat. We got BC Corp here, as always. Appreciate you being here.
Welcome,
Damn
sir.
It Dave in the house.
Yes. Damn it, Dave.
Yes. How Sam looks in that picture is the exact reason I never use the exchange. Yeah, he doesn't even look trustworthy. It's true though, man. BC with the facts.
The signs were there the whole time. You have to look at it.
Oh man, it's so true. It's so true. Fabs blocks. Appreciate you being here. Welcome. Did you get your screen all set up there, Jar?
Yeah. We're good now.
Well, where would you like to start? Because we got so much positive news here.
Well, there's definitely going to be a lesson learned from this one.
Yeah, get your crap off the exchanges. There's the.
That's the theme. That's the thing that we're going with.
Boom. There it is, right there.
Where are we? FTX. How about I pop this up on the screen since it's our thumbnail?
Yep.
And this is from CryptoJar, but it's all over X. And FTX is going to begin their payouts as of today. So you had heard some news that it's already $5 billion has been sent out?
That's what I heard. I was seeing those kind of headlines popping around X. So hopefully that's accurate. So far today, $5 billion. There's going to be a lot of distribution going on.
Yes.
Yeah. So
the distribution, from what I heard, is going to vary depending on where you are. The .com customers will be receiving anywhere from 80 to 95% of what they had on the exchange. There's going to be creditors that are going to get up to 118% of what they had on the exchange. And then outside people will range. It just really depends on the region that you're in. It goes anywhere from 82 to 100%. So overall, I think that's pretty good when we're talking about recovery of your funds that's in an exchange that got completely liquidated. A lot of people got hurt on this one. It's a long time coming. It's been, 5 years, maybe longer? It's been a while.
It's been a few years, yeah.
Yeah, and at least it puts some faith in the system. People are being made whole, or almost whole. So I'm happy about that.
If you got caught up in the whole FTX debacle, let us know in the chat. Not that
put it in the chat.
You did. Or at least put like a 1 in the chat. How's that? We'll keep it simple, stupid. Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah.
One thing that's funny about FTX is there was a whole bunch of staking that was involved on their exchange, and Canada. I'm in Canada. I'm in Toronto. Was allowed onto the exchange shortly after that happened, but the sign-up process was very long. So I was trying to get into the exchange and trying to stake my stables in there, because I think the return was almost double digits. If it wasn't 9%, it was like 10 or 11%, something ridiculous. I tried. I got approved. I signed up to the website. FTX went down. Everything went completely down. I must have had a guardian angel watching me.
I was gonna say God was with you there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the fool who bought Solana at the top. I just recovered that, so this would have been another dent in my wallet. But I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Well, you can't get them. You can't get the guardian angel to get them all right there. You know,
No.
the guardian angels in my life get the crap beat out of them. That's all I'm saying right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so, and Steve Hickey just kind of jumping in and automatic.
Hey, Steve. Automatic beats. Let's go. Welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you guys. Oh man, yeah. Well, you're right. I am glad to see that people will be getting some relief and recovery from what they potentially have lost on FTX.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, BC, good point. It definitely a lot quicker turnaround than Mt. Gox. That's true. Although Mt. Gox was the proverbial test case, I guess, for this kind of thing, and outside of the jurisdiction of some of these mainstream. Well, I guess maybe not. I guess you consider the Asia part of the world and first world. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide on that there. But
I want to just share this as well because I thought this is interesting. This is just a week ago. So his account went active on the 23rd, and it was just a good morning tweet. It got spammed like crazy as soon as it happened. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently somebody else has access. Well, it says it right here. SBF is not posting himself. He's in prison. This is a friend posting on his behalf. So someone has access to his account during this process, which will be interesting if we see any more posts coming out of there.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see anything from him, quite frankly. Not again. I saw. Oh
man.
God help me. I saw. Yeah.
Jesus.
FTX for what it was. I couldn't believe that they were doing all the advertising they were doing. Super Bowl this, commercials that, and yeah, I'm with you right here. BC 0 for automatic beats. There we go. But anyway, a jar will be crying if that happens. I'll just say.
Yeah. To unstake takes 30 days, so it'll take a while for me to even have access. Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, we're trying to have a little bit of fun here. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for checking on in. I guess we can go to this one. This one's been out there for a little while.
Yeah.
For those who may not already know, guess what? TradeOgre. Yeah, that's it. It's done. It's a done deal. You ain't getting, well, okay, you may get some funds back when it's all said and done. But right now, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police are going and confiscating TradeOgre, or have already done so, actually. So it is what it is at this point. According to this, they confiscated about $40.5 million worth of crypto. That's US. They also had it in Canadian, 56 million here. Basically saying that this is the first time that an exchange has been completely dismantled by Canadian law enforcement. Well, again, all the more reason to get your crap off centralized exchanges. Here's round number 2. Again, use them like a public restroom. Go in, do your business, get out. That's what you gotta do. I'm so serious. I stole that from Crypto Crow, and I will continue to use it. I'll even claim it as my own. So, Crow, if you're listening, sorry, man, I'm going to claim that as my own. That's awesome. But anyway, yeah, and it goes into the details here. Again, links to everything that we're showing you are in the description on all the YouTube channels. So go ahead and check it out. And bottom line is, we hopefully we will see some remuneration for the people who kind of got caught up in TradeOgre, but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's not a lot of money in the big scheme of things. Less than $50 million, right? In crypto. I mean, I know TradeOgre wasn't necessarily the biggest exchange, but correct me if I'm wrong, Jar. They had some pretty decent volume for basically all alt exchange.
Yeah, like crypto's like Monero. Monero is definitely a big one because you couldn't get it on many different exchanges. This is one of the few places you'd have access to it globally. There was a lot of other startup cryptos, POW coins and everything else that's out there that would get listed on an exchange like TradeOgre. was very useful, especially if you're trying to start up. It was definitely one of the sketchiest websites I've been to. It never changed. It was always the same website. But yeah, it's sad to see this go. I personally did not have an issue with any coins on the exchange. I was always able to get it off. I know some people had issues getting it off. Sometimes accounts were frozen for a period of time. But didn't have an issue. I had a little bit of money left on the exchange when this went down. I'm just talking about a couple bucks, really nothing. But that sucks because I actually did what I preach is I take a lot of my altcoins off and I put it in my hardware wallet. So yeah.
Good.
How about you? Did you have anything in TradeOgre?
No, I've literally used TradeOgre like twice. And both times it was to buy privacy coins. I bought some Pirate Chain and I bought some Darrow. And again, that's what I preach. Use it like a restroom. I got what I needed, got it the hell off the exchange. And it's been years since I used TradeOgre. So I, again, safe on FTX front, safe on the Ogre front. So winner, chicken dinner for me. My guardian angel saved a couple of drinks. I'm just saying. Lad in the house, appreciate you being here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Kamikadia. Oh, there it goes. Oh, Canada trashing. Oh boy.
We're gonna shit all over Canada. All right. Okay. I got thick skin. It's all good.
Oh man, that's so funny. It's so funny. Who else we got in here? Tech Man's in the house. Appreciate you being here. Andy in the house. Appreciate you being here. Well, thank you, Andy. And the knots thing. Jeez, you know what? It's so funny. I was thinking about doing a kind of members only stream, and that was going to be my topic of conversation. Jar, is there anything you want to throw in with regard to what she's talking about? This whole Bitcoin whatever it is with knots and core.
No, actually I don't know too much about it myself, so I'm gonna have to dig in there.
Yeah, it's there's I don't know, a lot of bull going on in there if you ask me, Andy, and I don't know enough about it in order to be able to intelligently give you a maybe 60 to 90 second synopsis of the situation beside it's going to screw Bitcoin. Bitcoin to me is one of those conservative assets. Leave it the hell alone unless you need to do something with it.
Right.
In my opinion, trying to look at it in a long-term mindset, in my opinion, like it was meant to be thought of. Wick's wife in the house, appreciate you being here. Thank you. I
got one question for the chat. With TradeOgre going down, what's your next go-to exchange? Because we know ZegX went down recently as well. Earlier this year. There is non-KYC, which is like a twin of ZegX. There's very few exchanges out there that people can jump into, especially for those micro assets. But what exchanges are you guys using? Let me know in the comments.
And I love this. Yeah, I agree, BC. It does. That's what I said the first time I heard the name. I'm like, really? Who would name their exchange that? I don't even understand.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's back. It's coming back around there, Jar. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh man. And there you go. I feel like there's a bit more to it than that, Andy, and I could be wrong. I'm not saying you're incorrect here. Matter of fact, I've heard this right here said about the whole thing going on with Bitcoin, but like I said, to me, it's like leave it the hell alone. Leave it alone.
Bitcoin is its asset of its own. You don't really build anything on top of it. That's just going to slow the network down. Doesn't seem to make any sense. There's way more efficient networks out there. Solana. There's a lot of efficient networks out there that you could actually build on that have a lot more speed, a lot more efficiency, a lot more liquidity as well.
Agreed. Amplifier Gaming, welcome. Yeah. Andrew, welcome.
Up? Andrew's in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Yes, much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. I was going to say, because I was starting to listen to some of these, video breakdowns and reading things. Hell, even just listening to Sailor, and I can't stand listening to Sailor. Man, I felt like my head was just going to go. You know what I mean? It was like, Jesus. Anyway, but again, I'm not that tech guy per se. there was something else I wanted to ask, and I can't remember, Jar. So I'll have to come back to you. I wanted to answer your question. That I know I'm not in the chat, but I'm here for some of the altcoins now.
Yeah.
Though they don't have the breadth of them that a lot of these like TradeOgre and Zegex. Zegex was great. I love Zegex. Is Blowfin. That's what I'm using now, mostly for those kind of things.
Blowfin.
Yep.
Okay. That's an exchange.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Yep. And that's the one I'm using primarily. Although, I mean, and then if I have to, otherwise, crypto.com. But mostly for those kind of things. I don't like trading on stuff like crypto.com. Blowfin, they're not currently, though they're centralized, not currently KYCing people. So, kind of the Zegex / TradeOgre model. So that's what I'm using.
Okay. All right. For me, I've actually just been using Mexi a lot, even though it's not one of those type of exchanges. The listing fees and everything else are there. But I haven't, since earlier this year, since the Zegex went down, I haven't been dabbling into those very micro-sized coins. POW coins and all other stuff I've kind of stayed away from quite a bit.
That's interesting because I know you're the guy that's doing a lot of this nodes and getting out in front of a lot of these things to get information on them. So how are you doing that effectively if you can't utilize or have an exchange that you can utilize like that? I know we're getting off topic and I apologize, but if I'm wondering, I got to believe that people in the chat might be wondering.
Yeah. It's I'm not. That's really what it comes down to. Is I'm actually staying away from a lot of newer projects until they show their worth, at least a little bit, and show that they're trustworthy. Because we've seen so many micro projects just implode after the coin gets released and everything else. Liquidity falls. People take advantage of it. There's very few of them that actually make it through that first hurdle. When it comes to node projects, the node projects I'm watching right now, sad to say, but they have some sort of backing. They're not really community generated projects. They have a little bit of VC funding. They're a lot more stable when they go public and they have their TG. So those are the things I'm looking at right now. And as the market picks up, I'll start looking at the smaller projects. I just don't want to put focus where I can't put focus right now, and then people lose money. And I'm not a fan of people losing money.
Facts. Now, do you see that kind of funding as a boom for the DePIN space? Because our next topic touches on the DePIN space, so let's start there. What your thoughts are about that, and then maybe we can jump right into that.
Yeah, the funding in the DePIN space, majority of the time, it has some sort of VC backed, backing to it. There is actually, I'm trying to think of a project that doesn't, and nothing's coming to mind. There are a lot of small projects that are using things like Raspberry Pi devices. And they grow from that. Wingbits was one of those projects that actually started off that way, even though they were funded. They've grew and now they have their own dedicated devices. But yeah, those are really hard to find. Yep. And the main thing when it comes to DePIN is if you're going to start from scratch, you want to use something that's reusable, like a Pi device. So at least it has another purpose if this project doesn't work out.
If it doesn't work out, yep.
Yeah, people don't want to spend $500-600 on a one-of-a-kind device that can only be used for that one project and can't be repurposed later. So, unless it actually proves its worth, it's hard for me to do that.
I get it. And Lone Wolf, welcome. Appreciate you being here. So the next thing we were going to talk about with this whole letter from the SEC regarding DoubleZero, basically a no action relief letter over their token distribution. Block. Yeah, I'm busy. Okay. So basically, the SEC's Division of Corporate Finance said it will not pursue enforcement if DoubleZero's native token transfers remain within programmatic utility-based parameters. Hester Pierce, we all love Hester Pierce, Crypto Mom, highlighted how DePIN tokens differ from traditional fundraising transactions under the Howey test. So basically, I mean, that synopsis in a nutshell summarizes what this whole letter is from the SEC. If you want to read this whole article in detail, again, links are in the description. But I don't know. I think that's good news for the crypto space as a crypto space in general,
Yep.
deep in space as a whole, and obviously for this Solana-based DoubleZero, winner chicken dinner for them, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just zipping down the comments. I don't know if you saw this. I know it's off topic here, but if you wanted to answer that to, I know Amplifier Gaming's here all the time. I hate not answering questions if we can. That's the question I'm going to answer. That's a you question.
Yeah. So as a home miner, this one's out of the question. The proto rig, the power consumption is off the charts. It's something I could not do at home. It would something that if you have the money to purchase it, I would use a hosting service like Terra and have it hosted over there. We at the Node Factory are looking at this one very closely for the release of it, because we do want to offer shares for people who can't afford the whole thing and that would like to have a portion of it. So that will be something that we offer at the Node Factory. We also have to see when it actually comes out, because it was supposed to come out, I believe, at the end of Q4 this year, and now it's Q1 of next year. So I don't know if that'll continually get pushed. But I like it. It's profitable. It's very profitable. But the difficulty, I don't know if you've been watching the difficulty of Bitcoin, but that is just skyrocketing. It's constantly.
Oh, yeah. It's like hard and up to up.
Yeah, it's like almost a straight vertical line. So you throw some proto rigs out there with their hash rate, and that's just going to catapult it to another level. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes.
Yep. And Melissa just joined us. Appreciate you being here, Melissa.
Welcome.
Let's see. I'm just zipping through real quick. Everybody saying hi to Melissa because Melissa's awesome. Melissa's awesome. Brings the good vibes. She always brings the good vibes. See? And what did I say? Hope everybody's having a good day. See, what did I tell you? She always bringing those good vibes. I love it. Let's see. Just zipping through, trying to catch up here. I wonder if there's going to be, what's that Amplifier saying? I wonder if there's going to be many hosting companies accepting the proto rig.
Yeah, that's to be seen. So we're looking for a host right now to handle that, as well as Bitmain has a hydro immersive miner that they're releasing at the same time, roughly around the same time. So trying to find a proper, reliable host for that is going to be another thing. So we're looking into both. But it seems like on paper, it seems like a great miner.
Okay. Fair enough. And that about kind of sums up what we had to talk about. Appreciate you guys throwing in all of your questions into the chat, because, we like that. It helps to engage. I really do like it. What's futures? Oh, I hate that part of the conversation. Okay. Because they were talking about perps and stuff. Okay. Jar, I'm going to ask because, we're here and it's with you. Any updates? You just mentioned the Node Factory a few minutes ago. Any updates with the Node Factory? Anything new coming down the pike? Anything like that?
Well, those are the Bitcoin miners that we're looking at right now. We're looking for something with at least a reasonable APY. They're all plummeting so quickly that it's not really worth having a new offering. So we're watching mining projects, ASICs specifically, what we want to introduce. The proto rig, the new Bitmain hydro immersive miner is something that we're looking at offering as well when it gets released. So that's not happening until the beginning of next year. What we're looking at later this year would be DPIN shares. If anyone's been watching some of my YouTube shorts, you can see that I've bought some fractals, and these are shares of different projects that's being offered by fractals.fun. That's the website. And I thought it was exclusively going to be XNet, but they've also got partnerships going on with GeoNet and Helium, and they're offering shares for access points around the world that have pretty reasonable returns. You're definitely going to break even. Is it going to be profitable? That's to be seen. I'm about to close off some of the shares that I have right now, so I'll see if I'm making a profit on that. But if we are able to arrange something with Fractals, we're going to be offering something exclusive to the Node Factory, and that'll be something interesting. But again, crypto's in a weird space right now because Bitcoin has touched all-time highs and Solana's up there, but it's so fragmented. It's not like the entire group is growing. It's just portions, right? It's definitely different this year, or this cycle, I should say. I
agree. And K Diggity in the house, appreciate you being here. Yes, appreciate you. What's Amplifier saying? You're looking at going?
Yes. Yeah, we are looking at it right now. Again, the release of this miner will happen later in the year or beginning of next year. Our number one problem right now is finding a reliable host that does immersion mining. So that's going to be one of it. We want to diversify the back end as much as possible, and we are always looking for reliable hosts. We've partnered up with 3 great ones so far, and we want to continue that, but we still want to split it up to make sure our customers' assets are safe.
Facts. And Jay Violet checking in from down under. Yes, good morning to you. Get that coffee brewing. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I love the whole idea of the Node Factory. It's gonna be great. You know, one more Node Factory question, if you'll be good enough to indulge me.
Yes.
I know when we first started talking about the Node Factory and here and in that interview that I kind of did that I put out for people who are interested, you mentioned something about potentially looking for other and better price points with regard to energy.
Yes.
Have you expanded, and if so, is there anything like that in the works right now that we should know or could know about? I know you got negotiations we may not be able to know.
We have a few that are ongoing right now. Actually, BC Port Corp had provided one of the contacts that we're supposed to be reaching out to later this year.
Oh, you did reach out to Buck.
We have an initial conversation that's going to get started there. So nothing really to work on just yet. But yeah, we are looking at more hosts, especially if we're going to be bringing more Bitcoin miners on. We don't want it all in one cluster. So splitting it up is definitely going to be our biggest adventure coming up.
Yep. I'm glad to hear that. And Techman's asking something I've asked before with regard to I'm assuming the Terra hosting is what he means.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the people that we use on the back end is Terra hosting. So Hawk's amazing. I work with him all the time when we're deploying new miners. Completely transparent. I love that part. And he's also trying to help us make sure that we get the best possible price for our customers. So we don't really mark up our miners itself. What we do have is a 10% management fee that goes on the rewards that we take our profit from. So we try to keep the cost as low as possible and try to keep it operational. It should be a little bit profitable, but we're trying to give our customers an edge, especially in this game, in the mining game. That's not something easy to do.
Right. Now, is it still much more profitable right now? Because I know you had a bunch of different nodes going on, as well as the ASICs. Are you seeing a huge difference, a disparity in the profitability?
Yeah, so there's a lot of projects that got crushed in general. Majority of the projects got crushed, down 50, 60, 70%. So they're still turning out rewards, and we're still collecting them. People are mostly holding them in their wallets. They're not actually withdrawing them, and that's probably because it's not really worth to do it right now. Transaction fees and everything else. Yep. Again, we have to wait to see when the altcoin season actually starts, and will these projects pick up? Because I think that's what most people are waiting for.
They're the altcoin season starts.
If we that's a good one. Yeah, if we even have an altcoin season, will these projects pick up and will it be profitable? I don't know, but we're giving them the chance by hosting them there, so we'll figure it out when it happens.
Yeah, I mean, why not let them run and grab some rewards out of it? I mean, that's Andy's got a question for you here.
Yep. How far off are we from economically stable hot tub?
I can see where her mind is going right now.
I would love a hot tub powered by a Bitcoin miner. I don't think we're going to be that far off at the rate that we're going right now, especially with things like the proto rig and how much power it's consuming. I've heard people heating their homes easily with Bitcoin miners in the winter. So, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
It would, yeah, Terra hosting. Hawk is great.
Hawk is great. Terra hosting's awesome. I love them. Yeah, they're great guys.
And I'll tell you what. Speaking of this, and yes, Tech Man, because for those who know, every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, I have Crypto on the Rocks, right? Well, Hawk just like randomly showed up one night, which was great. It was awesome to have him there. I mean, he wasn't there long. He was there for like a half an hour, 45 minutes or something, but it was really good. I reached out to everybody because we got the 100th episode coming up. Well, not everybody. I got one more person to ask. But anyway, a lot of people, and Hawk did reply and said he's going to try and make it. So I just sent them the link to come on in and join today. So I'm hoping that he'll be there for that.
Awesome.
That's a misnomer. Okay, it looks like conversation all set in the house. Appreciate you being here. I'm just looking because if we got other questions, why not? There's a what? There is a Bitcoin,
Bitcoin
coffee
heater. I seen that. It's like a little, basically like a coaster, and you can put your mug on it, and it keeps it warm. Basically like an ember mug, but not really an ember mug. It's a coaster heater, so it's interesting. But yeah, I think it was a Hobbyist. I think Hobbyist has one. I don't even know if it was real, because when I looked at it, it was questionable. I thought maybe it was AI, but maybe it's a real thing.
And well, yeah, these days you can't even tell, can you? I mean, it's like
no.
And Chuck Danger's in the house. Appreciate you being here, Chuck Danger.
Welcome.
Yes. Although we are going to be wrapping up pretty soon, but I still appreciate you coming in, hitting that like button. You know the drill. And yeah, they're talking about the YubiKey. We just did a YubiKey. Thank you to BC Port Corp giveaway the last 2 weeks on Hodl the Line. And Jay Vila, who's in the chat here, won last night. And
nice.
So it's on its way to her. Yeah. I love YubiKeys. Love them.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Excellent pass phrase tools. No.
Okay.
Never mind.
That's okay. So let's update you guys. Next week on Tuesday, Jar is on vacay.
I'm on vacation. I need it.
Yeah, we won't be here next week. What the hell is a YubiKey? Here, it's this. Can we see that? It's
I can sort of see it.
The security device. You plug it into your computer, or it's also, you can use it to like help me with the NFC. If it's NFC, you got one that's NFC enabled. Think two-factor authentication. So it's
an encrypted layer of security that usually requires some sort of physical interaction in order for you to transact. So it's very useful. Some wallets actually have that ability as well. So that's a interesting thing. So you can get a multi-purpose.
Great.
Yeah,
it's absolutely great. I use it for just about everything. It's just awesome.
I've been using my one key crypto wallet. That's why I was going to mention it.
I was going to say, go ahead, talk about that.
Yeah, so it's useful because it has FIDO2 built into it. I was just looking at it. This is the classic, right over here.
No, I'll bring you up full screen so everybody can see it.
Let me just see, so it's not reflecting. This is the one key classic. It has FIDO2 enabled in it, so it can not only just be used as a wallet, but it can be used as a FA2 device. Am I saying that right? 2FA. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. Anyways, yeah, so it's multi-purpose. And I've been testing it out for the last 2 weeks, flawlessly working. Just put in your PIN, you authorize it, and it automatically works. Especially with social media accounts, having 2FA is really important.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I've been using.
And if you're using centralized exchanges, pretty much they all do them now.
Yes.
Use your 2FA, man. Absolutely.
2FA almost required almost everywhere now to use it. So, why not double down?
And Jar, you did an entire video on that one key, right?
Yeah, I did. I have the one key Classic and the one key Pro. I'm using the Pro more often just because I like the display. It's a lot clearer to read. There's also discount codes in that video if anyone is interested in getting it. But yeah, it's a great hardware wallet. I use that as part of my arsenal of security because I'm also using a Tangent wallet in the back end. I love the Tangent wallet. That's an excellent hardware wallet. And I also have a SuckUX wallet that I use sometimes, not as often. But those are basically like the top three that I'm using right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, why don't we start wrapping up? What else you got going on? And that way everybody knows so they can tune in.
So on my end, I have this wonderful device over here. This is the Solana Seeker. It's a phone, it's a wallet, it's a few different things. So I've been updating. I've been putting out updates almost weekly for the Solana Seeker phone because there's supposed to be airdrops. So the first phone that came out was called the Saga. And with the airdrops alone, people were making over $1,000. Now, I wasn't expecting the same results with this, with airdrops and everything else. I was expecting at least something. And if you pre-ordered it in the summer of last year, you did get a sizable airdrop. If you had cashed it out when you received it, I think people were getting anywhere between $500 to $600 worth, which would offset the cost of this. But they have something called Seeker Season, and they've been releasing new and innovative apps that have been coming along with it. Nothing that's shocking or blowing my mind. But there's supposed to be some sizable airdrops that will happen down the road. So I'm keeping an eye on that. And before I go on vacation, I'm going to be dropping an update about that, as well as a new gaming device that Solana also released, which is called the Solana Play. And it looks like a Game Boy, which is going to be, they're creating their own little gaming ecosystem out of that. So it's pretty cool. And those are the videos I'll be dropping, hopefully this week before I go on vacation. Yeah. What about you, CCM? What do you got?
Well, I want to just throw this question at you real quick, and then I'll tell everybody, because I don't have the answer to this, but you might know. Are you familiar with that? It's not going to be GPU mineable?
I believe that's true, though I don't know. So I can't answer that because I'm not involved with Flux. I have a couple Flux nodes that are running on Node Orbit, but I haven't been mining it in a very, very long time. But I believe I've heard the same thing, that it won't be GPU mineable.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah. So for me on my channel, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Joe, Trade Intuition, and I will be live. We'll be going through our midweek check-in. We'll obviously give you some updates on the government shutdown that, is technically still looming. I'm using my air quotes there. But it looks like it's going to be a done deal. It's going to happen is what it looks like. So, stay tuned for that. But we got some other things we're going to go over with you tomorrow as well beside that. Yeah. Awesome. And then Friday night, again, Crypto on the Rocks, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're heading toward, like I said, that 100th episode, which is I already kind of got it out there. I'm starting to pepper out those social media posts about it to give everybody the heads up. I'm hoping we can get a real big night that night and just have a good old time.
That's gonna be great. That's
great.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. But in the meantime, this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and this coming Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right after Billy Goat Tales, we've got the next installment in my educational series for those new to the space. It's going to be myself and Jimmy Jim from Billy Goat Tales. Nice. We're going to be talking online security and crypto security. So make sure that you are watching that premiere. Other than that, I got nothing else going on.
What's it called? Crypto on the Rocks? Yes, it is called Crypto on the Rocks.
Yes.
It's on Fridays. Is it 7
We encourage you to bring your alcoholic beverage if you have not. Yes.
The conversation is about crypto most of the time, right?
Okay, let's put it this way. It usually starts out there. Where it goes, honestly, that's I'll tell you what. Crypto on the Rocks. Think of Crypto on the Rocks like sitting around a campfire with all your buds, cracking open a beer and just shooting the crap about whatever happens and where the conversation goes. That's kind of the way we do it. It's one of the few live streams I don't really structure very much unless I'm doing some kind of giveaway or something like that. But you should come. It's a good time. We have a laugh, a drink, maybe 10.
Yeah.
And then we go from there. You're not old enough? No. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I'm not trying to contribute to the delinquency of any minors.
And he was just saying it's posted on their Discord. So I'm going to jump into the Flux Discord, see what's going on, because I don't know anything about it. I've heard a few things, but I definitely like to confirm what they're doing over there. Okay. There you go. I think that's going to do it for us, Jar. I mean, again, guys, don't forget, we won't be here next Tuesday. We're going to let Jar have some family time. Yeah. But we'll be back that following week, right after Columbus Day for those here in the U.S. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it, Jar. Anything else you got, bud? That's it on my side. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Take care. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks.